On today's mini episode, which is just a little nugget of inspiration to get you through the week, we're going to be talking about one of my favorite exercises to do, 757. I do 757 at the beginning of every keynote I deliver in front of large audiences. I do it every single day when I wake up. It's one of the first things I do to get going on my day. And I actually do it throughout the day when I experience setback, disappointment, or fear. And it's a really simple meditation. It only takes 19 seconds. That's actually 7 seconds, 5 seconds, 7 seconds. It's 19 seconds of your life. And I promise you, it'll reset how you feel, how you think, how you want to take on the rest of your day or an important moment in your life. Now, I feel like I'm trying to be Andy on Headspace because I love Andy on Headspace. And I'm going to lead you through this. We're actually going to do 757 together. I'm going to explain how it works, and then we're actually going to do it together. In just a few moments, you're going to close your eyes. You can be sitting, standing, wherever you are. I want you to close your eyes, and I want to have you inhale through your nose for 7 counts, 7 Mississippis. I want you to hold it at the back of your throat for 5, and then I want you to exhale through your mouth for 7 seconds. Now, the first time you do this, I want you to take whatever's been bothering you, a negative thought, a disappointment, anything that's bothering you in that moment. And as you're inhaling for those 7 counts through your nose, I want you to think about that moment. You can hold on to it for those 5 counts at the back of your throat. And then as you exhale for 7 counts, I want you to let that go. I want you to let the anger, the disappointment, the sadness, I want you to just exhale it and release it from your body. All right, so we're going to do this for the first time, 757, let go of something negative that you're thinking about in your life. Close your eyes and let's go. All right, now we're going to do it a second time. And the second time, I want you to think about the happiest and best moment of the last 12 months of your life. I want you to, as you're closing your eyes and inhaling, I want you to put yourself inside that moment, what it felt like, smelled like, tasted like, all the things. And I want you to hold on to this moment. And as you're exhaling, and then opening your eyes, I want you to stand on the top of your personal mountain. Now, if you're a Harry Potter fan, I'm a huge Harry Potter fan. I always say you're cueing a Patronus. And if you've never seen Harry Potter, it's this scene where Professor Lupin teaches Harry how to cue this really important protective charm. It protects you from one of the most evil things in the Harry Potter universe. And he says, Harry, it's got to be the happiest moment of your life. And I always say to people, the second time you do 757, it's like cueing a Patronus in Harry Potter. So I want us to all do 757 a second time now. And I want you to think of the moment that you're proudest of in the last 12 months of your life. All right, 757, close your eyes, inhale the best moment of the last 12 months of your life. All right. Now that we've opened our eyes and we're top of the personal mountain, I want to just share with you how I'm feeling now that we've done this 2 cycles. 1, my brain is oxygenated. My heart rate's lower. I feel centered, calm. I feel a sense of peace. And I always say to people, when you do 757 in 2 cycles, you release any negative feeling that's in your body, and you do actually honor it by thinking about it. And then you release yourself from the power of it. And then the second time you do it, you actually channel into a reserve of power that's true to you. So much of the time, we're looking at the summit that we don't turn back around to see how much ground we've covered. And it's really important that we honor these really peak performance moments in our life, and we hold on to them when we have to do something stressful or we have to get over a setback or disappointment, and we have to tap into that power. And when you use breath to do that, you actually let it come into your body in a very positive way. If any of you are a fan of Pixar's film Inside Out, you think about the neuroscience behind that movie. It's about a little girl and all the emotions and things happening in her brain. And one of the things that is interesting is our brain is a fixed hard drive. It actually dumps most of its memory every single day. I can't remember what I had for lunch yesterday. And it can only hold on to two things: the highest of highs and the lowest of lows. If you remember that movie, those are the little core memories that sit inside the little girl's head. And those little core memories form the basis of judgment, character, trust in ourselves. And I love this 757 exercise because it allows us to tap into core memories, but also release that negativity that might actually be temporary and fleeting, and take it out of our body and inhale something really positive. One of the things that 757 also lets you do is, in the moment, reset yourself. So someone asked me once, you do these keynotes in front of large audiences. Don't you ever get nervous? And I always say to them, yeah, everybody does. Like, everybody has stage fright. I don't care if you're the most polished speaker and you've been doing this for decades. Everybody has anxiety, myself included. And what I will do is I'll be backstage, I'll blubber my lips, I'll do all the things I need to do. And then I do 2 cycles of 757. I let go whatever's been holding me back. And then I inhale something, a memory that gives me the energy to go out there. In fact, one of my favorite people, Haley, I met her in the backstage of a conference. And she said, I'm giving a speech for the first time on stage anywhere. And we held hands and we did 757 together. And later on, she messaged me saying that changed her whole mindset. She ended up actually coming and moderating one of my book talks on my book tour. So Haley and I have kept in touch. But she said, that simple act just allowed me to not be anxious when I got on stage. I felt centered. I felt oxygenated. I felt like I could go out there and do anything. So that's my little nugget for this week to get you through this week. 757. You can use it in any moment, and it's a great way to start the day. Thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of In Confidence. If you love this episode, I hope you'll share it with someone who needs to hear this today. I also hope you'll subscribe to never miss a moment of inspiration. Until next time, in the words of my 9-year-old self, I see you, I value you, and I believe in you.